anxiety disorders. So, what are chemical imbalances? People misinterpret the meaning of chemical imbalances in the brain. Chemical imbalances exist because the neural pathway systems of the brain sometimes lead to emotional pain, which then creates social anxiety or other mental irrational conclusions. Because of the imbalances, medications can be used to figure out how to improve the state of the disease. There are a variety of reasons in which why chemical imbalances may occur, but an exact cause is yet to be found. Many brain functions are dependent on serotonin, which is a substance that helps regulate the development of specific neurons. A deficiency in serotonin has been found in anxiety. Anxiety disorders can develop from a variety of factors, including genetics, brain chemistry, personality, and life events. It's very common for someone who is diagnosed with anxiety to also have depression, and vice versa. But back to the brain. It creates billions of neural pathways. Some people are prone to having anxiety symptoms in general, but that isn't a predisposition to social anxiety. It just means that person is more anxious in general. People who develop anxiety have been pushed or led to developing it. When the brain is being socially anxious, it is called cognitive structuring, and the brain learns what to be afraid of. If you're afraid of a certain event, and this event triggers your anxiety, then the neurons in your brain fire together, and over time, they wire together too. The brain creates many neural pathways, which can compare it to an interstate highway system. What is a neural pathway? A neural pathway connects one part of the nervous system with another through a bundle of axons, which are long fibers of neurons. Simply put, neurons clump together and they are related with each other. Then one thing will lead you to think something else, and it puts you in the place to be overthinking almost every task, trying to figure out the next one. The feeling of anxiety is a rush of adrenaline and cortisol, two hormones in the body. Adrenaline is a hormone that is secreted by the adrenal glands, caused especially during stress, increasing rates of blood circulation, breathing, carbohydrate metabolism, and preparing muscles for exertion. Cortisol is another term for hydrocortisone, and it is a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal cortex. Anxiety is not a made-up feeling. Neural pathways and associations influence and decide which neurochemicals and at what strength pass through the synapse, which is a junction between two nerve cells. Your neurochemistry is determined by your neural pathways and associations in that order, not the other way around. Medications or pills can change your brain chemistry temporarily, but medications cannot change neural pathways or associations. There is no cure for anxiety in medication, only temporary chemical change in your brain, which is the effect of the medication. A physical sign of anxiety is a panic attack. Panic attacks are a very common thing that happens to those who have anxiety, and it includes shortness of breath, shaking, nausea, headaches, rapid heartbeat, dizzy spells, and other symptoms. So, how is anxiety triggered? When senses pick up a threat, such as a loud noise, a scary sight, a creepy feeling, the information takes two different routes through the brain, either route A or route B. And how does the body respond? The brain is put on alert, and the amygdala, which is the emotional core of the brain, triggers a series of changes in the brain's chemicals and hormones, which then puts the body in anxiety mode. To conclude, here are some facts about anxiety. 10% of teens and 40% of adults suffer from some type of anxiety disorder. Statistically, women are more prone to developing anxiety than men are. If someone were to have anxiety, there's a high chance that he/she could possibly have depression as well. Anxiety disorders are commonly triggered by environmental stress or traumatic life